Bedrock plays rejoice again. Instead of another snapshot, we got another beta for Minecraft. Looks like the Bedrock edition of Minecraft is finally getting the recognition it deserves, which also gets rid of another video. Jeez, stop doing this to me, Mojang. But anyway, let's get on with the video. Before I ask for you to subscribe, what do you expect? A bit cliche at this moment, isn't it? Before we get into my showcase, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Getting closer to 150 subscribers, and I appreciate we get there soon. I don't know what subscriber count we're at right now, but I appreciate if we get to 150 by the end of this video, or you know what I mean, right? Anyway, to begin our path, we're gonna start all the way over here with the copper ore over here. Copper ore can be mined with a stone pickaxe or higher, obviously. So once you mine this, you get the ore. You know, just you mine it like a regular ore. Why is there an anvil? Who put that right there? I did not put that right there. Who's been messing with my ore? Anyway, you can use a blast furnace or furnace, whatever you choose. We're just gonna use a blast furnace because it's a lot faster. And what you will get is copper ore, or copper ingot, whatever it's called. Alright, now that I'm done with that, I have 4 right here, which can be crafted into a copper block, which we'll get into in a second. But anyway, and if I'm being completely honest, copper ore looks similar to, why does that sound like? Doesn't that sound different to anyone else? It sounds a little bit similar to bricks. I don't know, I just found that interesting. Look all the way it looks like it, just a little bit shinier, I guess, or dull, depending. It just looks a little different. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we get with the copper block, which we just crafted right here. Copper blocks has a lot of variants we'll get into in a second. But anyway, first right here we have the copper block, which I just crafted over there. And eventually, when it rains, then it will get exposed slightly. Then we have the weathered over here. So every time, it's just like, you know, kind of a chemical thing. I know about chemicals and stuff. Hope you guys are old enough to know about that. But chemicals and just the way thing, you know, like the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty is actually made out of copper, which is the same thing our pennies are made of. When the Statue of Liberty was brought on over from France to the USA, more specifically New York, Manhattan, or whatever, I forget what, like Liberty Island, it kind of changed and got all the way to green. So right here we have the weathered, it's slightly there. Just imagine a slightly covered Statue of Liberty. Oh, what's that sound? It sounds very hollow. Is it hollow inside? Then we have oxidized after weathered. Doesn't that sound beautiful? And that's like the full one. So you could literally build a Statue of Liberty, like some kind of role play. But anyway, we also have the wax variants of the same one. We have the wax weathered and the wax, I forget what is this called again? Wax exposed, and the regular copper, which is wax. Now wax, you're probably wondering what the heck is this for? Wax is supposed to keep it like that. Wax isn't supposed to, if you use a honeycomb with the wax, I wish I had, oh, it's right here, I missed that. See, this is why I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, wax the blocks, which sounds really close, like earwax, you know? I just even have ears, I can't even see my own ears. But anyway, if you take this and this, put them together, depending if you have to make a block, obviously. You have to make a block. I wonder, can I just kind of switch you out? This next time I'm gonna hire someone else to do it. Actually, I did this myself, just kidding. But anyway, adding this with this can in a crafting table, or I guess the creative mode menu, I'm not really sure. But anyway, with this and this makes wax, essentially. Then we have the wax variant, like I said before, and obviously we have all the stairs. Builders rejoice. Why is there just dirt over here? Builders rejoice. We have a bunch of variants of this. It's just exactly the same as this, but instead stairs and slabs. Yeah, and also it's cut apparently. So these are cut and the same, and obviously you have the wax variants. You have the cut, the wax variants, and obviously, you know, it's just a bunch of stuff. These are the wax variants. You have the cut variants. Just a lot of variants. There's a lot of variety in this. Anyway, we got the cut variants right here. Cut variants are like, you know, these little 4 things to be cut. I'm guessing with all of them kind of combined together, or in a grindstone. And then we have the wax variants, which we're getting to in a second over here, like I said before. But anyway, moving on to the wax variants. We have the wax variants over here. For whatever reason, there isn't a not exposed. There isn't a weathered one. I'm not really sure why it's not all the way weathered yet. I haven't added that yet, so we just have these 3 right here. Slabs and the stairs, like we saw before. And then they added in a naturally, if I use this over here, behind me I have, this is 100% not put it in there. I had to go all the way, like thousands of blocks, and just find a single one. And you can mine it naturally in a cave, just like normal. I can't even see the sign. It says copper ore right there. Anyway, we'll just have this button. Oops. There we go. Why are there tridents over there? Jeez. Alright, anyway, now we move on to the lightning rod. Lightning rod can be crafted with 3 of these copper ores or copper ingots, copper ingots, and be crafted into this. Now, surprisingly enough, copper, what's it called? Oops. A lightning rod made of copper. You can use lightning to power it. But before I go over there and do that, let's set the thunderstorm. Now let's go over here, and as I strike this, it wouldn't do that if it was normal round. It's very loud. I guess you guys are fine. But just throwing it right there doesn't do that. But using the trident and throwing it on here, I missed. How did I miss that? Anyway, using it right here, well, caused an electric shock, and I took damage from that. I was on fire for a second. See what I mean? It just did it. Thank you. I was gonna show you, but it also lights up this. See it? Did you just do it twice? That's hilarious. I think I just did. But as you can see, for a split second, it actually lit up this. Let's just slow it down a little bit so you can see it. It lit up this. It was a very split second, but since I have connected to redstone, it lit up the lamp. I'm curious to see if it does it right next to it. Oh, it does. Ow. So, as you saw right there, even without redstone, you can still do it. It's probably interesting if you want to, I don't know really what you could really use this for, but yeah, that's really it. Alright, and that does it for the showcase. Anyway, quick thoughts on this. I like the copper. I wish they brought the spyglass or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's spyglass. I wish they had brought the spyglass, but who has been eating all the rest? I wish they brought the spyglass, and that's kind of disappointing. I was really eager to test out the spyglass and stuff and showcase it here, but I hope that's next beta. Yep, looks like beta's going strong again. Bedrock has another beta. And guess what? Java didn't have one. Yay! And not really yay. I play Java now. But anyway, that's it for the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm closer to 150, I believe, last time I checked. So if you guys would subscribe, I would be happy. I'm almost to 200 subscribers, and 300, 400, 500, and just keep going from there. I hope to get this channel gets bigger in the future, and that's my goal. For right now anyway. So you help me get there, please subscribe. Also, I wish I could be my regular character, but I had to be Steve because, well, as I said in the last video, you can find it top right corner of the screen, unless I didn't put it in already. I can't really switch creator because my thing would crash or something. I forgot what happened last time. Anyway, thanks for watching again. I'll see you guys in the next video.